Here we have the Bionaire 2-in-1 fan. You can use it as both a desk fan and a pedestal fan. It comes with a telescopic tube for a pedestal fan and a small tube so you can use it as a desk fan. They say it's an all metal construction, but technically it's not, because the actual motor casing is plastic. This is just a quick unboxing just to show you what's inside, and I will also build it just so you can get an overview of what it looks like. Hopefully it's not really loud also, because I had to return the previous fan, the Dimplex tower fan, because it was extremely noisy. Apparently this comes with a 3-year guarantee, a 3-year limited guarantee. So let's open the box and see what's inside. This is what we're greeted with first. This is all of the items taken out of the box. Closest to the camera you can see the actual blade and the casing that surrounds the blade. Just above that is the base. On the underside of that piece of cardboard there's actually quite a large heavy weight which needs attaching to the base to make sure it's sturdy and doesn't wobble. To the right of that you've got the long extending tube which raises it up to, I think it was about 96 centimeters. Then the small bit next to that is the tubing to use it as a desk fan, which is very short, but if you want to use it as a desk fan that's the one you would use. And then just above that is the actual motor. So now I shall just quickly build it all up and have a quick look. Hopefully it looks good, and all the more important, we really hope that it's quiet, because fans are never quiet. So here we have the fan all built up. It's a very nice looking fan, very dainty, very small, but I have plugged it in and had a quick look. It's not as quiet as the fan that I've got, which is a plastic construction with plastic blades. I'm not sure what brand it is, but that fan doesn't kick out a great amount of air circulation. There's not a lot of force from the blades. Now I've plugged this in and I would say that even on the #1 setting it's very good. It's not silent by any stretch, but it's a very quiet noise that you can hear. I can't foresee myself using it on the #3 setting unless it's an extremely hot summer's day, which, as it's winter at the moment, well, getting on for winter should I say, that's not likely to happen anytime soon. It's a very, very nice fan. It's like a black chrome / gunmetal finish. The cable is a bit short, but I don't know what it is with companies these days. They all seem to be very short with their cables. I know it costs money and stuff, but a little extra cable goes a long way. Not literally, but it helps greatly. You can position whatever device you've bought in an area where you want it, rather than having it somewhere you don't particularly want. Now there is an awkwardness about this fan, which is when you're constructing it you have to there's a screw on the blades that you have to screw in to make the blade secure so it doesn't move or fall off, which it's in a bit of an awkward position because it's sort of behind one of the blades itself but slightly off. Now you need a small screwdriver, that's the only way to it. I've tried a longer screwdriver and you can't fit it through the grating, so you need quite a small screwdriver. It is a little bit fiddly. They could have thought that out better, but in the long run it may be a better design for this type of fan. I have plugged it in, as I say. It's not loud, it's not quiet, but it's not silent. It is quiet, but it's not loud. Tower fans. Now, previously to buying this fan, I bought a Dimplex tower cooling fan, which there is a video on YouTube on my channel. Lovely design of that one, but by God was it noisy. So the very next day after using it, it was going back, and it's off on its journey back to where it came from as we speak. This fan, I did think maybe if it's too loud it could be used in a different room or something, but I think it's going to be perfectly fine for the purpose that I want. I would have liked it to be a little bit taller, but we can all have wants. This fan retails at the moment for around £49, which is more or less what I paid apart from delivery. I think it's well worth it. The tower fan that I purchased was more. It's quite small, as in the head of the fan is quite small. It is literally more like a desk fan, which this is a 2-in-1, so you can use it as a desk fan as well as a pedestal fan. I'm going to use it as a pedestal fan, and even if I wanted it on my desk, as that's a telescopic tube, I can easily just drop it down and use it on my desk, which I may need to do in the future, I'm not sure. But all in all, I've read reviews about this. People have wrote that it's noisy, it's fiddly to put together and stuff like that. My personal experience, I do put a lot of stuff together. I think it was pretty straightforward. The only awkwardness is putting the blade on with the screw. Other than that, easy as pie. Now, I personally would recommend purchasing this, and unlike the other fan, if noise isn't an issue, then buy the other fan because it's a good design, it's got a remote control. If noise is a consideration, which for a lot of people it is, especially for summer's nights when you've got the windows open, there's still not enough breeze. At the moment, as it stands, which I will update in the listing, this is a very good fan. It's not too noisy. I like it. Hopefully anybody else that purchases it will agree. It's a very good fan. There's nothing wrong with it. Absolutely nothing. Mine did have slight damage though. One of the bars for the casing on the back, thankfully, is bent out of shape. I should be able to bend that back in shape, and the logo in the centre seems to have received some sort of damage, so some of the paint's come off. Nothing major, it's nothing to be bothered about really. It's just a couple of little things that have happened, but these things happen when you order something and it's travelled halfway around the country to you, plus across the world in the beginning. So buy one. I did, and I will recommend to friends and family to purchase one also. I'm already thinking about purchasing one for other family members. So hopefully this video has helped you in your decision whether you want to purchase one or not. I look forward to using it. Hopefully you look forward to using yours. And if you join me on the next video, there'll be something new, and hopefully that will also assist you. Please, please, please subscribe. That's a great help. It helps me move forward and bring new items to my channel to help you decide on what purchases you wish to make. Thank you very much.